Hello YouTube, I didn't think I would have to make this video, but I don't think I can support the Lakers anymore. Now, if you know me, I've been a long time fan, back since when Kobe, I'm revealing my age here, full unk status, full dad status, back when Kobe in '08, '09, back to back, that was when I became a fan. But if you've seen the news lately, the latest deal, the new owners, I don't think I can support them. It's going to be hard. I know it's just basketball, and people will say, "Oh, you're being dramatic." No. Now, if you start looking into the behind the scenes of the who's involved with this $12.5 billion deal for the team, you've got Josh Kushner and Bob Iger, who have both agreed to buy the Lakers, although the deal is still yet to be approved by the NBA. Josh Kushner is obviously a very successful businessman. He's the founder of Thrive Capital and is invested in some of the biggest companies in the world. Then you look at his very family. He's the younger brother of Jared Kushner. And Jared Kushner is not just some random guy. Okay? He's married to Ivanka Trump. Yes, he is Donald Trump's son in law and is the senior advisor to Trump during his first presidency, and he is still involved with Trump today. And just earlier this year, Jared was appointed to Trump's board of peace, which is involved in Trump's plans relating to Gaza and the wider Middle East. So that's a pretty significant political connection, would you not say? But then you've got the money side of it. After leaving the White House, Jared Kushner started his investment firm, Affinity Partners, is one of the biggest investors in the Saudi Arabian public investment firm, which committed around $2 billion to the firm. Now, what I'm saying is it's nothing illegal here, and he hasn't been found of any corruption yet, but it's fair to say that we can ask some questions about the potential conflict of interests when someone has foot in both international politics as well as a variety of other private investments and now sports. And then there's another Jared Kushner project that caught my attention. You look into Albania with Kushner and Ivanka Trump backing a major luxury resort in Albania. It's got to do with the Sarzan Island. It's a massive proposed development worth around 1.6 billion for hotels, luxury facilities. Some say other stuff could go on there. I won't get into that. But anyway, there's been clashes. Environmental groups are against it. Reuters has reported clashes between protesters and police, while environmental organizations have called for the project to be stopped. Oh, when you start looking at all these things, you just realize this isn't just a family that happens to own a basketball team as well as other assets. There's a huge amount of politics and international investment surrounding them. And for those that say, oh, politics isn't linked to sports and sports isn't linked to politics, they're both separate. Don't bring it together. They bring each other together. It's so obvious. Like, can't you see? Both are linked together, and sports is used as a political tool all the time. And if you don't see that, you're either just, I'm sorry, but low IQ or just want to be with the fairies. Okay? I I love sports as much as the next person, but it is very much a political tool. So now, let's get on to Bob Iger. Iger is obviously a completely different situation, former CEO of Disney, and there's not much to him I've found yet, but there's one thing that was a sort of had some question marks. After the October 7 attacks in Israel, Disney announced 2 million in humanitarian donations. 1 million went to provide emergency medical and blood services in Israel, while the other million went to help provide humanitarian assistance in the region, which is fine. He condemned the Hamas attacks, which is fine. But given what's happened in Gaza, it seems like he's ignoring what's been going on, which is a blatant genocide. So it kind of tells you where he's at on that discussion. And then we just get to the main issue of the Epstein's files. Now, one of the unreleased documents discusses Alan Dershowitz. Now, that document says that the two brothers, the Kushner brothers, were students. Now, let me bring up the document. This is an unclassified document referring from the files. Now, some stuff is being blurred out. So, where are we? Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz learned that Dershowitz influenced many students from healthy families, including Josh Kushner and Jared Kushner, were both his students. That he told CHS if he were young again, he would be holding a stun gun. As an Israeli intelligence Mossad agent, believed Dershowitz was co-opted by Mossad and subscribed to their mission. CHS still continues to communicate occasionally for Dershowitz. Jeffrey Epstein, as we know, was represented by Dershowitz, blah, 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 blah. If you want to find this document, you can find this online. But I just thought, let's just bring that aware now. That doesn't mean the Kushner brothers are guilty by association, but just want to bring to your attention this, that there is a link there. Now, I haven't found any evidence that Josh Kushner has been involved in the Epstein trafficking, or has been connected to any crime or whatsoever. So I'm not claiming that. Don't put that on me. But his name is there. And when you're talking about someone potentially becoming the controlling owner of the Lakers, I think fans are entitled to know this about their connections and so decide for themselves how they feel about them. Because when I put this together, that's where I start having a problem. You've got Josh Kushner potentially becoming one of the people controlling the Lakers. His brother, Jared, is Trump's son-in-law and current advisor. He's involved with Trump's Middle East efforts. His brother is hugely involved in projects in Albania. There's so many things. Then they're appearing in FBI document. Now, none of these things are automatically wrong, but there's just a lot of things tying in that just I feel uncomfortable with. And for me, it's not, I don't want to support that. That's not what the Lakers, I know the Lakers for Kobe, for Magic, for Shaq, and more recently LeBron, even though he left, the championships, the history, all of that. And I know some of you here will say, mate, it's just basketball. And I get it. But the Lakers are a multi-billion-dollar business, a multi-billion-dollar brand. And when you buy that jersey, go to that game, subscribe to watch them, or even just give them attention, you're contributing to that business in any shape, in all those different shapes and forms.